Hey guys, we're Reese and Renee. Welcome to the Your Photo Journey channel.
On this channel, we're going to show you how to document your life, how to start and maintain a business, and hopefully spark some creativity.
Yeah, so hopefully this will get you out documenting more of your family life, whether you're traveling or at home with your kids. And we're going to show you a few cameras here that we have laid out, something easy to start out with. Or you can learn from our failures in business over the past 7 years as we've been professionally photographing. And hopefully it'll give you a step up as you are on your journey. And lastly, we hope to spark some creativity and help you get out there. And the main thing is just start shooting.
Yeah, so speaking of just starting to shoot, you don't need to go out and buy a new camera. Of course, if you wanted to, like, we're going to share some of our favorites. But we just wanted to start with the basic phone because pretty much everybody has a smartphone nowadays, especially if you're interested in photography. Especially as a mom, this is a great tool for me. I use it for video all the time. I personally hate photographing with my phone. I could probably hone in on those skills a little bit more, just because I'm used to photographing, like Reese said, professionally. So I like having control over my settings, like ISO, aperture, shutter speed. A phone does not give you much control. Of course, you know, the models they're coming out with, they're getting better and better. I think I have an iPhone 6 still, so like in the dinosaur age with the phone. But I definitely keep it in my pocket at all times, so it's a great place to learn about composition and how to document with what you have. It doesn't have to be the best equipment.
There's easy apps on your phone that you can use to edit. The next thing would be a disposable camera. I like getting the waterproof ones because you can take them if the kids are running the sprinkler, or if you want to go to the lake or the ocean, depending on where you live. You can take it in the water or out of the water, it doesn't really matter. The only thing about this is you have to keep paying the cost for it, and you don't have control over things like aperture or the low light, but usually it's a fast enough film speed that you can shoot later into the day around sunset. They can be expensive because you have to bring in someone to develop the film. The only thing I suggest is don't be like Aaron off The Office and throw it away.
Right. Oh, all done.
Disposable does not mean throwaway.
Nope.
Next one is my favorite camera actually right now at this stage in life, and this is the Fuji. This model is the X100T. They have all kinds of models, but it's a mirrorless camera, so it's super quiet. But my favorite thing about it is it edits the photo in camera. So you don't have to spend all this time afterwards uploading your photos to Lightroom, going through adding your filters on them or presets. It's just done. And we have had a crazy year of life, and there's just no way that I would have stayed on top of documenting our life if I had to go through and edit all the photos. They would probably all still be sitting on a card or in a folder somewhere. So some other things I love about this camera, especially for someone who has a little bit of experience in photography but hasn't fully jumped in, is it's a good training camera between point and shoot and a full frame pro camera.
You can choose your shutter speed and your aperture. So there's a little dial up here where you can change the shutter speed, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like an old film camera in that way. And then you can also change the dial. You can use it as a point and shoot, but you have a little bit more control than what that would typically give you.
The other thing that's great about this compared to like a full frame professional camera is if you see how small it is and lightweight, and you know, this is a great travel camera. It's very lightweight. We just have a little leather strap on ours, easy to carry around. We take it to the beach all the time. But the two things that I do not like about this camera are, one, battery life is terrible. You always have to have extra batteries on hand. And the second thing is I like to shoot wide open, which means at a low aperture. I like having lots of depth of field in my photos, and this aperture only goes down to 2.0, where, you know, some of our best lenses we've had in our photo journey have had as low as 1.2, so that's quite a big difference.
The last camera here is a Canon 5D Classic. This is actually what we started our professional photography business on, and it's a great camera because it's cheap, but it's full frame, so if you're really looking to dive in, this is a great option. We'll put the link below, so check that out. Also, you can exchange the lenses out because it is a full frame, so you can put different size lenses on it. This takes all kind of Canon prime lenses. The only downside to it is the battery life is poor. It's hard to find batteries for it.
Yeah, because I don't think they make this camera anymore. We've always bought our equipment used. We, you know, definitely do our research and make sure it's a good seller and that they have excellent reviews. But we've saved a lot of money that way. And as Reese, you know, takes you kind of more in depth on the business side of things, because that's what he's really good at compared to me. He will share ways to like save money and make sure you're not getting yourself in a bad situation financially with business, and that's one way we've done that is by buying used equipment. So
Yeah, you can find these for anywhere from $300 to $500 on eBay or B&H Photo, Amazon. And then you can find this. This is actually a little bit more expensive because it's newer model and
more expensive than that.
it has actually better qualities as far as low light qualities than this one. So in that way, this one runs anywhere from $800 to $1,300. Another thing about the 5D Classic is that it doesn't have any Wi-Fi capability, so you can't send pictures straight from here to your phone. There's no dual card slot. So if you're shooting in low light, it's going to be hard. The pictures get really grainy. But what we did is we just turned to black and white. So again, this is going to be for people who are more looking to get into the professional side of photography and not so much if you're just going to be around home. Unless you're really wanting to up your photo game, then you can do that.
Yeah. It takes a lot nowadays to make me lug this out of the closet around home versus just we leave this hanging on our windowsill. It's so easy to grab and go.
Yeah. So these are kind of the 4 options that we would suggest starting out with, or something similar to them. It doesn't have to be these exactly, but these are great starters for just being at home, or if you're looking to start your own photo business. I mean, this whole setup right here with the lens and this is about $500. That's easy. And something like this, again, this is great for at home, or if you're traveling, it's a great option. I'm saying great a lot. And then the disposable, you're just going to have to keep repurchasing them.
Yeah.
But the great thing about them is you bring them to the store, they develop the film, you don't have to go through the images, they come back edited, good to go. And then finally, the phone, it's always on you, it's easy to edit. You don't have to send the photos from a camera to there. Hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button below. Otherwise, leave a comment on other videos that you'd like to see, maybe some reviews on these specific ones, or for videos that you'd like to know about starting a business or photographing from home, or kind of the basics of photography. We're going to keep releasing videos every hump day, you know?
No, you can go for it.
We're going to release videos every Wednesday, so keep your eye out for then.
We're going to be releasing videos every Wednesday, sometimes just Reese, sometimes both of us, maybe sometimes just me. So keep your eye out, and we hope to take you along with us. We hope to teach you a lot.
All right, thank you guys for being here. We're so excited for you to start this journey.
Yeah, aloha.
Bye.